Authenticity, the truth versus the lie. Also original these days. Everything seems to be fake. Food we eat, fake. Relationships, fake. Promotions with a caveat of fakeness. Everything has a lie put into it. For those who worship their celebrities, they're shown all this fashion, clothing and everything, and they say this is what your celebrity wears. But you forget everything they wear is rented. Whether it's the phones, the endorsements, everything has a fakeness tied to it. But they don't show you that. And then you run with the little that you have to go and buy this expensive clad. Yet it was on rent. They have a rental time, and it's for the rent for the photos. And then they take it back. The cars, rented. Houses, rented. But for the sake of some few photos and an illusion, because people love the illusion, they give you the illusion, you run to it. Some of these brands give them big names, but the production line is in countries where they take the minimum wage to a way different level of inhumanity. And then with all the chemicals and everything, because they have to produce weak kind of clothing, attire, so that people can buy more. The people who are doing the work are left with diseases and all other things because of the type of chemicals they use, so that you can get your designer this, your designer that. And then they come and put it in wherever places, and there you are window shopping. Everything is fake. What's the difference between just putting a t-shirt and one with some crazy logo? It's just a t-shirt. What difference will it make? You just want to wear and move. So we have to come to a point where we have to be honest with ourselves. You want to get into a relationship, and the one thing you want to do is just smash, smash, smash. So what happens after all the styles you've done? And what's next? There's no friendship. There is nothing. It's just last running through everything. There's no friendship. There's no provoking thoughts in a conversation. There's nothing. And what do? Go back to your accessories, find something to feed into that illusion, your programs, your series to feed in, but you're not having real conversations. You're in business, you don't want to have real conversations or being able to explain, hey, this is how I got from place A to place B to place C. You just want to tell people, you can get money, but you can't have money 24/7. Don't you have a broke moment within that money? And even if, let's say, you have your budgeting styles and everything, no one has to tell you that, because if they tell you that, then you will compete with them. So what happens when you eventually get to compete with them? Now you're fake. People want to come to your funeral, and the sad thing about life, you only have 2 to 5 minutes that you're given in this life in terms of the day that you die. And that's at the eulogy. And mind you, it depends on who's reading the eulogy, because some people can really speak faster in a minute. So your value of all the life you've lived and all the choices you've made and all the progresses you've made is valued at 2 to 5 minutes. And then it's dependent on who's reading your eulogy. Once you understand that's the value of life that people will give you, you better live life better and enjoy the moments that you have. You give so much to your children and think, oh, maybe one day. But they grow up and they tell you, hey, get out. They kick you off. They ignore you. They complain about their problems. But when you're alien, none of them is there. They have their problems. They'll always attack you when you want to make progress. You've been there for them. Now they change. Or you're a child, you've been there for your parents. You've given everything. And now when's your time you need the support, you're told, hey, it's not our problem. You figure it out. Let's say you're far and you want to build up a project, and you give those that you respect, family and all. What do? You keep funding, they keep stealing, they keep pocketing. What's real, what's fake now? A politician or a corrupt business person wants to hire non-corrupt people to be given an audit of real facts. Well, their businesses is literally corrupt. You see the irony where you want to call good evil, evil good. It makes no logical sense. But hey, you want honest people to run your corrupt business and give you facts while you still stealing. You want your private equity who are asking you how much when they're doing the auditing, then you get an auditor, pay them a percentage to give fake audit so that you can get more money trickle in. You're in the restaurant business, you want to cut cost, and so whatever is wastages, you go and warm them, cook them up, and eventually you serve someone and call it a special something. And people say, I like this, but you've put so much spice and all that stuff, so they don't even know. Your chicken from your local, from your so-called fast food, it has overstayed for over 6 months, deep frozen, and then they've put all these spices and everything, and then you eat, and then you say you have the spiciest chicken, but your chicken is 6 months past expiry, and already there you are, you're having stomach problems. Fast food, look at the types of food that you eat, how much. Now we have this super, forgetting the name, where everything is beyond chemical is what you are eating, and then you wonder why you're obese, you wonder why you have heart conditions, you wonder why you're prone to cancerous things. You live in a residential area where there is no ventilation, then you wonder why you're having so much health complications. But when you switch to a different environment, you're better off. What's real, what's fake? The news that we listen to, out of all the issues that the journalists have been able, when the editor is doing the compilation of what should be the 30 minutes that you should watch, remember, it's all agenda related. Nothing is just put that in that 30 minutes for nothing. It's all agenda related. And they have to make sure that the big boss, the investor, puts an approval to it. To think it just goes to your local media, whoever bought them from the top, the other investor has to put that mark, or else they have no money invested back. And so out of 30 minutes, they give you propaganda. But a lot has happened within a day, right? But they'll give you the propaganda in 30 minutes. Because everything is agenda related. Nothing is real. Everything is agenda related. And so eventually you come back and ask yourself, what's real, what's fake? And so you go back and say, my local media has done this. My local media has helped us be able to understand this type of information. But no, they just give you the propaganda. The truth of the information, well, is up to you to go find out what's real, what's fake. We need to be honest with ourselves with how we handle everything. Someone says, I want to support your business. I like the things you do. So you open that business, you say them, hey, we can do this, but they don't come to you and buy. No. They'll come, check, so they can find something to go gossip about. And then they'll come back to you and say, hashtag hustling. But no one is buying. No one is buying. They're supporting you. They're supporting the competitor. Mind you, your pricing is low. But no, they don't want to do that. You're sick. People say they want to come visit you, and they're thinking, oh, maybe they mean well. No, they want to confirm how gone are you gone, so that the days that they have that's yours, the days they owe you can be cleared faster than it can be. Or they want to come and see if, let's say, you've been discharged and you're at home, they want to be able to see what you have in your home so that they can add it to their gossip line of things. What's real, what's fake? We need to be very keen and cautious of environment, because authenticity, realness is becoming something more of an illusion. A biological male and a biological female now want to call themselves male and female. Fine. If you're a biological male calling yourself female, I believe you should now go through the natural stages that biological women endure. Yeah, you should go through the menses, feel what they feel. You should go through pregnancy, you should feel what they feel. You should go through what they go through. Then you see if you still want to be. You call yourself a biological, you want to call yourself a man and you're a biological female. Fine. Put in the work. Put in the muscles. Get in there. Do the thing that real men do. Carry the responsibility that come with that role. You can't. Because it's easy to say, I'm this, I'm a cow, I'm a goat, I'm everything. And sadly, the society will say, yeah, you have a right. We don't want to deal with the truth, so yeah, let's feed in the lie. You see an actor, they give, everything is, it's a camera and everything, and you're there crying, say, oh, this is so real, you're forgetting. No, it's not. It's fake. It's agenda related. You think everything that your Hollywood or Bollywood or Nollywood will splat on in front of you is not agenda related. There are so many movies released, but the specific ones that will call the blockbuster, because they all have agendas. You just have to look within the fine line. You have to listen to the wording. You have to go back and look at what's the storyline. What propagated the producer? What propagated the screenwriter? Then you realize everything's agenda related. You see our screen about people playing with witchcraft and they're saying, this is just a game. Then you realize they're actually playing with real stuff, and even real witches are telling them, hey, don't double with that. What's real was fake. You say you want to be a parent, you want to be able to raise kids, fine. And you have a little nephew, a little niece, or a friend's kid, you'll tell, can you babysit this for me? You already started to complain. So how do you think you're going to learn how to raise your own if you can't even understand to do the simple babysitting? What's real, what's fake? You want a car that can move you from point 1 to point 2, and you're there buying the most expensive cars which you can't manage, and that one that you can manage within the economy, within your budget, but you don't want that. What's real, what's fake? So at the end of the day, we need to be very cautious what we put our time into. Social media is amazing if you use it wisely. There's so much to learn from one another, and there's so much to discern, and there's so much to filter out. Right now with the online dating and all these things, too many filters. People are not who they really are. You're looking for a real person. Right now, if you listen to some people, when they talk about the type of persons they're looking for, even AI is thinking, I can't afford you. I can't deal with your craziness. You're looking for a partner that doesn't even exist. You've created your own illusion that even you yourself know is a nightmare. You don't want to deal with real issues in life. So you have to create fakeness, fake money, fake life, fake everything, because you can't handle the truth. And when you see others handle the truth, now you want to pull them down because you want everyone to fall into illusion. Misery loves company. What's real, what's fake? So we need to be very keen with what we feed, what we listen to people, because the only way to know what's real, what's fake is time. That building, that skyscraper, give it time. Most of these skyscrapers, they don't even have a proper, there's the simplest things that should be part of a building. Then there's a flooding or anything, and then you realize, oh crap, this thing was a mess from day one. You have no wastage system, you have nothing. Just a place you can go take selfies and everything. What's real, what's fake? You call yourself a servant of God, fine. You have a church and all, good for you. But you can't handle a simple correction. And so what do? You rebuke, oh, you touch not the anointed. Oh, really? Oh, really? And you stole? Oh, really? And you defiled someone's child? Oh, really? And you were involved in having someone's marriage fall, but you can't be told the truth. And the first thing that say, touch not the anointed, go back and read that part of scripture. Understand the context. Because again, sadly, many faith institutions is context. Everything is taken out of context. Nothing. Real conversations are not there. So you stick to one area and that becomes your basis. What's real, what's fake? So we need to be very honest with ourselves. An interview is called. The interviewer say they're looking for ABCD. They find, and then they say no. Eventually they choose the different from what they are looking for. You've wasted 100 people sitting in a room. You could just have taken the one that you had already had your corrupt ways of getting them in. What's real, what's fake? So at the end of the day, you're looking to date a girl who's like this, like that. You're looking for the big bam bam and all that stuff. Good for you. And then you complain that, let's say you marry them, that you can't eat. I mean, you wanted the bam bam. Go suffer, my friend. And the one who was better and didn't have all those, qualities, your hourglass qualities, you treat them badly. Or for the ladies, you want the six pack, and the one who's skinny or all that, you say, this is not good for me. And then they cheat on you 100 times, and the skinny person who, or whatever body they had, they did not compliment your preferences. Now they're the ones who are the better, and now you want to come back, but they already moved on. What's real, what's fake? So we need to be honest with ourselves. A politician has a track record of killing, has a track record of stealing, has a track record of doing all manner of evil, corruption and all manner of evil. Then you put him in power. Then you're surprised when he does that to you. Really? That's what happens. We get what we buy. You don't want to deal with the needs in your life, but you want to have the wants in your life. You don't want to deal with the reality, but you better live in the illusion. You want to be told you are good, you are better, you're all these things. But when someone tells you, hey, hold up, you're not the only one. Now you want to finish that one person. Still, that change the fact you're not the only one. What's real, what's fake. So, be honest with yourself. We are not perfect. We cross those lines. We make mistakes. It's better to be told the truth than live in a lie. That is, if you really want to be honest with yourself. Be authentic. Be original. Because you have too many fake things out here. Fake ideas, fake projects, fake. Be authentic. Do the thing that you love. Let it step up and stand out. Even if it doesn't get the biggest crowding and everything, no problem. Most of the influencers, you'll find they have 1 million followers or whatever. But how many of those is they buy bots? Many people are buying bots out here. There is a flooding of bots, and so you're complaining one person has 1,000 or 20,000, and now you're complaining. When they bought the bots, I don't want to buy the bot, I don't want to be authentic and grow organically. It's a choice. What's real, what's fake? Do your research. Don't listen to everything people tell you. Do your research. Go deeper. Understand this is this, this is that. Ask thought-provoking conversations and be able to be there, to be involved. You have to be real. The world is getting fake. Be the real one. When they tell you this country and this country has done this in war, be the one to ask yourself, is this war necessary? I'm going to fight another country because my country told me that country, they're barbaric. Only to come and interact with them and realize everything is a lie. So how many people do we have to kill, slaughter, destroy their homes for you to come and realize that your country lied to you? And you're part of the problem, because all that money, all those resources that you stole from this nation and that you looted will go to the same people. And when you're sick, they won't even give you any good. They will just tell you now go be homeless. What's real, what's fake? So have honest conversations. If someone is not authentic, if someone is not honest, if someone is not truthful, cut them off. If a relative or anyone close to you has gone behind your back, done evil, done all manner of things, and then are coming back after you're rising up from the dust and they're telling you, oh, how are you doing? Cut them off, man. Tell them the truth. What you did was wrong. Don't sugarcoat your words. We need to be logical, not living on emotions. Tell people the truth. And if you will be left alone, that's good. At least it's better to be alone to know the real ones than to have a pack of dangerous fake people. So, whatever it is, what's real, what's fake, be authentic, be original, be truthful, have honest conversations, thought-provoking conversations, go out of your way, mean what you say, be the character that you really desire and that's honest. Stop living a lie. We get what you deserve. You can't expect to plant a seed of an avocado and end up with a mango. It doesn't work like that. You'll get an avocado tree. You can't expect a flower to blossom if you never watered it. It needs to be watered. So, we are what we feed. We are what we watch. What you watch, what you listen to, the conversations you get involved, the lifestyle you live, each one of them shapes who you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. If you have no respect, no discipline, it's nothing. If you don't know how to shut your mouth on because you're always yapping here and there, everyone will shut your door. Imagine if you come to a room and everybody just prays for you to leave. Because everything that comes out of your mouth is filth, it's just trouble. Sad, right? But that's life. So be honest. If someone tells you, hey, I respect your authority, I respect who you are, but man, you went wrong here and there, or you took this out of context, be humble enough to say, hey, thanks for that. Because how do you feel if you dress so well and then, maybe you're brushing your teeth and then let's say on the lower end, you have that thing for the toothpaste and then everyone is smiling and everyone is telling you to go, then one person tells you, hey, you have something here. How do you feel when you realize, oh, crap, everyone was telling me I was okay, but literally on my lower end, I have this toothpaste all over? Would you not respect that person? But most sadly, where we are in society, you even tell that person that, they do. They start saying, what were you looking for in my lips? What were you looking for? I'm like, hey, you just had an issue. Nowadays, it's become even hard to want to assist someone because you're scared. You're scared because just helping someone could lead you to jail. So, be authentic, be real, and don't accept this trash. If it's not real, if there's no logic behind it, keep moving. So, what's real was fake? Be real. The fake ones, even are rotten fruit, falls by itself. Be real, be authentic, be truthful, and don't tolerate lies and nonsense. Stand up for what you believe in and keep going forward.